Welcome into another edition of the Holton Ahlers Show. This is a huge week. We're going to preview Memphis. Got Marlon Gunn as well. Hope you enjoy the show. Enjoy the intro. Let's go.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Hey. The eye of the tiger is the thrill of the fight. Sing it.
That's all I know.
Of a rival. That's right. It's Memphis week. Let's go. We waited
go.
4 weeks for this. I think a month we've been talking about this game.
Let's go. I have been. You told me not to. I've been talking about it.
Every podcast we've talked about Memphis, the road to Memphis. All roads lead to Memphis.
Dowdy Ficklin Stadium.
That's right. I'm excited. We're finally here.
I'm excited.
We've talked about it.
Hot take of the week, and we shall see if it's true or not. I really believe it actually is true. I think Memphis is a fraud. Looking at their schedule, looking at the games, I think they're fraud.
I don't think they're a fraud.
I think they're fraud.
I think they're a really good football team.
We'll see Saturday.
Why I think we might agree in a way. Maybe we come together with fraudness and real football team.
Yep.
Is their quarterback has
quarterback's got a bad ankle.
A very bum ankle.
Yeah.
But he played the game before Tulane, South Florida. He looked pretty decent in South Florida.
He looked explosive.
And he came off the bum ankle, played South Florida, looked great, played a really good game, and had a second half comeback.
Yep.
Then, I don't know what happened. It was a practice or whatever. That bum ankle against Tulane was really bad. They subbed him in and out, and then he didn't even finish the game.
He did go 29 for 34 in that game, though, so he played very well.
He did, but he also got sacked last time I checked in the game 6 times.
Yep.
Because he couldn't move.
Yep.
And you know who dials up some real good blitz packages?
Josh Aldridge.
That's right.
You know who I was texting today about this guy?
Who?
About his ankle? Josh Aldridge.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. You know what he said?
What did he say?
I said he's pretty banged up, isn't he?
Why are you going to share what he said?
I mean, it's nothing bad. I was just like, he's pretty banged up.
Well, it's like, dude, like the Memphis coaches could watch this.
But, you know, his response was, yeah, they got a whole lot more with him, though, other than him. So he's saying, like, even if he is, they got a good team around him.
Hey, that's my fault for not letting you speak.
Yeah, but just let me finish here, eh?
There's a guy on the Memphis team. I'm trying to find him real fast. I watched him last week. This guy right here.
The receiver.
He's not even their leading receiver. He's like 4th or 5th.
He went ham last week.
Bradley Kloos.
Yeah.
He caught a crazy touchdown pass in the back of the end zone on a you got the defense jump off sides.
Yeah. And I'll kind of take back that they're a fraud. I was just amped up with the intro. I don't think they're a fraud. I think there's like a 15% chance that they are a little fraud, though, I will say.
You know the scariest thing about this Memphis team?
What?
Is they could start slow. They started slow last week.
Big second half team.
They started slow against
South Florida.
They started slow against UAB. They outscored their opponents by over 100 points in the second half. Over 100 points in the second half. So if there's a chance that we have them down, like
foot on the gas.
Foot on the gas. Seriously, we cannot have a situation. And again, I'm not harping on JDB. He's done great the last 3-4 weeks. Like everything I've ever said, foot in the mouth. But you can't have like an NC State collapse the second half. Like you gotta.
No, we played good the second half. We played bad the first.
No, I gotta revert. You know what I'm saying? Like
you can't
slow down the offense. You gotta step on the throat with Memphis and take the points as well.
Yeah,
anywhere.
I'm really excited. I think it's going to be. You look at Memphis's games; they've come down the good ones versus the good teams they played. Obviously, we're a good team. They've came down to like 1 or 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and I think that's really exciting. I think with the way the defense is playing and the way the offense is playing, that favors us, especially when they have a banged up quarterback. We do not. Mm-hmm. That is something to keep an eye on, though, and another to keep an eye on. And this, dive into like really detailed here. Is I would expect the ECU passing offense to take a lot of deep shots. I think that's something
that's a Memphis weakness is their passing.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I think their weakness on the pass from the film that I've seen and the highlights that I've seen, the games that I've seen, is their deep, the vertical attack to attack them vertically. I think it's something Tulane did a really good job of. They would run post with deep crosses or crosses really hard to cover. You just got to have time. If we have time and we can hit those throws, I think we have a quarterback that can make any throw down the field. I think that's actually his strength. And I think our receivers, Ant Smith, and some of these guys, their strength is getting the ball downfield. I know what you're about to say.
What was I going to say?
That he dropped that wide open 50-yard touchdown.
Oh, I was not at all.
Your face said it though.
That happened. No, because you know what my face said?
What?
You said Ant Smith. That's all you said was Ant Smith. Yeah, Yannick Smith.
And the rest of our receivers.
Yeah, Yannick Smith.
Brock Spalding.
Yeah, Brock Spalding. I'm going to stop there because I'm running out of names. But
tight end game too has been really good.
It has been. Also, 25th scoring offense versus the 15th scoring offense.
Take the under.
Is that the rule of thumb when you have top
that's
20?
Just my roulette,
when you have first
roulette mind.
That was one thing I saw. It's like, what is the over under in this game? I know we went from this to betting real fast. Let's see what it is. 60.5.
Yeah.
30 points. Yeah. 31 points you need. But you take the under on that?
No, I'm not taking either. I will say though, I'm taking the Pirates 2.5.
If you were gonna take something,
Pirates 2.5.
But what do you think of the over under, dude?
I'd take the over. Okay. I think we'll score 40 something. I think they'll score 20.
You want to know? This is breaking news. I don't know if you've heard this.
What?
Someone said, and of course, guys,
are you about to break the news?
This is news to you as well. This is something that one-off text message from one of our close friends.
Jack.
And I don't. Yeah, Jack Powers, part of the podcast.
Yeah.
Betting. He texted me earlier today, and I don't think this is gonna happen. I'd be ecstatic if we beat Memphis like this. He said if we beat Memphis by 25 points, he would let Haley, my wife, tattoo Petey on his butt.
Really?
Yes.
You too?
No, not me. He said he would.
That would be pretty good. I don't know if we can post that on social media, Caden. I don't know if we can post proof that he has Petey on the cheek.
I'm just saying. That's what Jack said.
Be pretty cool.
So
I do. Let's get back to the X's and O's things. I would love that. By the way, I think that'd be awesome. To the X's and O's things. What do you think the keys to the game? We just talked to Marlon, which will air at the end of this episode or towards the end of this episode. He told us what he thinks is going to need to happen. I just straight up asked him on Sunday afternoon, if you look back and the Pirates won, what do you think had to happen? And he gave us his response. What is your response to
Chaos on defense. We all need Josh Aldridge, Blake Harrell to dial up absolute chaos and distress for that quarterback. Because if it's Brendan Lewis, who's I think
top quarterback in the
American
one
Conference,
of the top two,
fun quarterback. I think he's a great quarterback all in the nation.
Yeah.
If he can't move, Tulane dialed up great defenses against him, had him sacked 6 times. I don't see why we can't sack him more. Just cause absolute chaos. Because if he has to move, last week we saw it. He got flustered. He started making. He couldn't get the ball out of his hand in time, even throw the ball downfield. So I think chaos in the defense really wins it. And I just think a clean offensive game. And I don't even ask, begging for consistency. We've seen the consistency. But I really think the defense is going to win this game for us this week. This is a truly defensive game and getting chaos in the backfield.
Yeah, if you look at our big games, turnovers have been huge. The good teams that we've played. It matters that obviously turnovers are a big thing.
And that's something we've kind of struggled the last couple of weeks. Yes. We haven't produced a lot of turnovers like we did in the beginning of the year.
But we haven't turned the ball over as much either, which has been good. Now, I think it's big, though. If you look, we've turned the ball over in big games and big moments. This is obviously a big game and a big moment. And I think if we learn from our mistakes in the other big games we've played this year and win that turnover battle and put pressure on their quarterback who's already banged up, I think the key is turnovers and getting them in second and long. And then you got to hit some big, deep balls down the field.
Big game coming up, and what do you need for the big game? You need the right tailgate food. And what's the right tailgate food in Eastern North Carolina? That's right, Sam Jones Barbecue, the premier barbecue in all of Eastern North Carolina. What else do we love about Sam Jones?
We love Sam Jones Barbecue. We love everything there. I love their salads, and that's really where I'm getting a little husky, Kate. I need more salads. I love their salads, but also love their barbecue. Barbecue on a salad is amazing.
You know what I love at Sam Jones?
What?
Their meat, not their salad.
Whoa.
Give me the meat.
Another company that we love is Anson Belt. Over 10,000 combinations of micro-adjustable holeless belts. Caden, like I just said, husky season. You know what? It's winter time. It's getting chilly out. We need a little bit of chubbiness there. With the Anson Belt, you can fit it micro-adjustable to fit you absolutely perfect. Make sure you go to AnsonBelt.com. We love Anson Belt.
And look out for Anson Belts. You know what's coming up? Black Friday.
Uh-oh.
And the right gift for dad, granddad, maybe even mom is at AnsonBelts.com.
Or me and Caden. We like Anson Belt too if you want to get us one. Anson Belt.
Turnovers is something we haven't had a lot of, but we've had a lot of opportunities the last 4 weeks. Where it's been balls we've dropped, tip balls and overthrows we haven't got.
Tips and overthrows, Caden. I try to teach you each week. It's tips and overthrows.
All I'm saying is there's a lot of tip balls and overthrows that we haven't got yet.
And now we got to get those.
Exactly. So do you want to say it the way you want it to?
Tips and overthrows, got to get those.
There's been a lot of those we haven't got.
Yeah.
And we have to get them this week.
Yeah.
There's also been a lot to the chest we've dropped. A lot of interceptions we should have had this year.
Yeah.
In the last 4 weeks. So got to have those against.
We had a guy call in the fifth quarter, and he was mad at the equipment guys because we had a couple drops by the receivers last game.
I didn't even think about that. The defense has had a lot go off their chest, too.
That's a different equipment staff, though. Memphis, the other team, uses a different ball. Maybe our defense.
No, I'm saying, like, he said Anthony, and don't mean to call Anthony Smith out, but Anthony Smith was the one he was talking about because it hit his shoulder pads multiple weeks, supposedly. Guess who else wears the same shoulder pads? Our defense. Bro, it's
not the shoulder pad. That's the biggest conspiracy of all time.
Yes, but that's what the guy said. But now I'm thinking of it. A lot of our interceptions were right off the chest.
Yeah, well, you know what? Dude, use your hands, brothers. Use the hands.
Brothers.
I didn't mean, you know what I mean.
I know, just funny when you said it.
But, dude, I'm very excited. I feel like this is a game that we've almost waited for. It's like, as fans, it's awesome. Now, as a former player, it's very exciting for guys like Marlon and guys that we know who are obviously there who have fought for this.
Not only that, it's been a game that this fan base has been starving for it in this town.
It's a home game, too, which is obviously
that's
massive.
what I'm saying, starving for in Dowdy Ficklin.
Let's go ahead and get to some other news. There's rumors that the boys get to fire up the crowd on Saturday.
We'll get into it. What do you mean fire up the crowd?
You tell me.
Well, it's not me firing up the crowd.
You're going to be out there, too.
What do you mean?
You're going to be out there, too.
I'm invited?
Get out of here, bro. You already knew that.
Well, we got to tell them what we're doing first.
So, we're doing the purple gold chant, and you're going to be my hype man. You and Jack are going to be my hype man.
Explain the purple gold chant for people who haven't made a game to Dowdy Ficklin this year, because there's been a few probably.
Yeah, well, if you can't make it this week, $12 tickets upper deck. Shout out to John Gilbert for that. $25 lower deck. Mm-hmm. Someone gets to lead the purple gold chant and give a little speech. This week, that's me. So I got to bring the juice. Coach Harrell called me. He said, "Can you bring the juice about this?" And I said, "Yes, Coach, I can bring the juice. But I'd bring more juice if Jack and Cade could be my hype men behind me."
Hey, so I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Better story about that he left off. Coach Harrell calls him and said, "You know any famous people?" Which that was a kind of a compliment to yourself. And Holton goes, "Keaton Mitchell."
I said, "Is Keaton playing this week?"
And then Coach Harrell said, "No, we need you out there for the purple gold dance." So I'm excited. I'm excited that you thought of me and Jack to go out there.
Yeah, I just need my guys.
So I'm thinking of maybe I might get the cheerleaders red no quarter flag, start waving that behind you. That's a thought.
That is.
There's also
he only had one stipulation that we couldn't take off our shirts. He did say that.
Yeah, he knew the guys you had with him that there was a good chance my shirt was coming off.
Yeah.
So
tarps off.
Let's practice.
No. Can't give any secrets.
Purple.
Gold. But I can't give any secrets of what I'm going to say. I gotta, it's going to come from the heart at the moment. It's like I'm talking to the team right before we lead out the tunnel. Except this time we're talking to the fans, 50,000.
Imagine you get this phone call. This releases. Coach Harrell goes,
"Oh, never mind.
Hey, Holt, this was supposed to be a surprise. We're gonna pass up on you this week."
Or if it's like the Mountain Dew dude, that is the mic.
Oh, the mic went out.
He's just like.
We know what we're going to do.
Whoa, I just did a weird...
Let's say the mic does go out.
Yeah.
The camera's still on us.
Oh, yeah.
You got to just, yes, get them going. Just point.
We're prepared for everything. You know what? And then your belly's going to be painted purple. Mine's going to be gold. Just in case.
No shirts off.
Just in case we can whip out our belly.
Gold. Yeah. Gold. Purple. Gold.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
We're good.
I'm excited.
It's pumped. We got to get him ready.
I didn't believe the phone call. I still don't believe it. I feel like this is a prank, but
that would be a great prank. I'm not going to lie.
I'm excited for it.
I'm telling the truth.
Well,
how do you feel about Memphis? Dive in one more time.
I got the final scores. We always do this. It's going to be a very tight game.
I got 42-19 Pirates.
It's going to be a battle. It's going to be scrappy. You get two juggernauts of the American Conference. Oh, I got to get something off my chest. Tell me how, and I just changed the subject. We'll come back to this. Tell me how I look at all these G5, like who goes to the playoffs. They got, obviously, Navy, respectfully. Tulane, respectfully. North Texas, respectfully. JMU, yes, respectfully. But then ECU's not in the top 6. You have Memphis in the top 6. They have less conference wins.
Yeah, they're in 6th place behind us in the conference.
Yes, they're behind us, but everyone has them above us. I know. The road to the playoffs. It pissed me off. Anyways, scrappy game. Fists are flying, blood's pouring. Josh Aldrich is calling the schemes. JDB's dialing up with Holton Ahlers. 38-42.
Well, you just gave a losing score.
ECU 42.
Okay, then it should be 42-38.
38 Memphis, 42 Pirates, because Pirates are the home team. I said the away team first.
Okay.
Then the home team. 38 Memphis, because they're away.
Okay.
East Carolina, 42.
All right. I got 42-19 Pirates.
Dog, get out of here.
Have a little belief, brother.
It's the
Have
big,
a little belief.
This is
Have a little
playoffs on the
belief.
line.
I know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I hope so.
I hope so.
That'd be great, but
Yeah. I'm excited. I think the key to victory, and you get your key to victory,
I already
throw
gave
the
my
ball
key.
deep. I think throwing the ball deep and taking shots and hitting shots and turnovers are going to be the big one.
what receiver or running back or players
Brock
have a big
Spalding's
day?
going to have a big day. Brock Spalding. He's going to have a huge day. 10-plus catches, 1+ tutty, 100
10
yards.
plus catches?
Yeah.
Wow, you're going in the full Nostradamus mode.
Yeah, remember last year?
You've tried this a couple times this year and you failed twice.
So I'm 1 for 2 on exact
You're 1
moments.
for 3.
On exact moments.
Yes. Let's see what happens.
The game. Keep tuning into the Holton Ahlers Show. Tune into the 5th quarter. We will be taking calls.
And see us on the field, firing up the crowd pregame.
Purple.
Gold. I'm excited for this.
Now, Caden, let's welcome in a guy that fans have requested for a while now. You're about as old as I was when I graduated now, Marlon. What year in the program are you now?
Wait. No intro music? We had Mike Wright.
Yeah,
we had intro music for Mike Wright.
All right, what, do we have intro music?
I got you. You're from Louisiana, right?
Yes, indeed, Lord. Okay then. That's okay. Intro music, walking in there, everybody clap. You know, yeah. That's your dance.
You're a dancer, right? Aren't you? You're not a dancer.
I do my little 1, 2. That's it. I don't do too much.
Welcome to the show, brother.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Let's go, dude. How's the body holding up midway through the season, or a little bit past midway through the season now?
Probably the best I felt since I've been here.
Really?
Like, yeah. Without all the turf toes and the finger injuries and all that, I feel good.
When you look back at like when you came in, you honestly came in at a good time. You've been through a coaching change now, which we went through with the previous staff, but the program's in great hands right now. I mean, you guys have a huge game, obviously, this week versus Memphis. How are the vibes around the locker room?
Everybody's excited. You know, no challenge is too big for us. Like, we're ready for whatever.
Yeah, hell yeah, Caden.
What's something that really sticks out from the Memphis defense that you're excited to compete against?
Just the level of physicality they bring. Everybody else, they, really not trying to tackle for real, but they look like, they hungry. They gonna play aggressive. So that's the kind of game we want to play.
Yeah. One thing about Memphis as well is their offense last week. I forget what the number was because they fought back from a 21-point deficit.
Yep.
Is they've outscored their opponents over 100 points in the second half. As an offense, you guys can't die down when you have another offense that can compete like that. So how does that when going against high power offense, you ever think about that as a running back, or is it just like, hey, let's think about the game?
No, not really. I trust in my defense. So as long as offense, we keep our foot on the gas and we don't let up. Defense got our back regardless. So we don't have to worry about nothing like that.
Playing for an up-tempo offense now, like, how Donnie was, man. Low motions, little 12 lash. And now JDB's just like, go, 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 go. How's that been, the transition of that been?
Oh, it's actually, I see the difference. It's definitely a difference.
Yeah.
It's definitely a difference. You have to be in shape for it. But it works, though. It works. You catch defense a lot, like just looking back at they, signal calls, like trying to get lined up or whatever. And, with tempo being our edge is that we can, get the plays out faster. So it gives us, a boost that we could just run the ball off or, get a quick, pass here and there, hit your soul. So, yeah, it helps us out.
You went from me to Flynn Mason
Man.
to, I mean, you've been through, what's it, 6 quarterbacks now, or 5 quarterbacks you've been through now? And obviously the one that stuck is Caden and me, prior to graduating. What is it about him that has made him really capture the locker room and then, keep that starting job and really be a staple of the locker room now?
Like you mentioned from the quarterbacks I had, he reminded me a lot of you. It's like, as far as the leadership and, communication wise and knowing exactly, what's going on out there. Like, when Donnie K called something, you was like, I might not like that. I'm gonna look, hold on, we might got to do another look. And that's exactly how Caden is, He sees something, JDB might call like, hold up, this, what, that. Okay, boom, we gonna go with that. So it's just like, a lot, I compare them a lot to you. And then it's just like, cause, you was helping me too. I was a little freshman.
Oh, yeah.
Like BYU game, we got like the biggest game, BYU. We get bowl eligible that year. So it's like, he like, hey, you got that? Pick it up. I'm like, all right, hey, that's what I got. So it's just like, he just a leader. And I say, communication and just the culture in the locker room he keeps. And then just being a voice for the offense, just for the team, as a whole. But, especially for the offense being that he's, quarterback and he got to keep everything, in order in line. So, yeah, Caden's a good guy, though.
Yeah, for sure.
You see how big this guy's head is?
Nah,
you just inflated it.
Nah, I'm trying to hype up Caden here.
I know.
I'm trying to hype
he
up
said
Caden.
he reminded you of you, so had to.
Good story though. How loud was that BYU game that year?
Oh yeah, it was loud. Nothing still tops Dowdy though. Like I mean, BYU, it was in the mountains, so it's like of course it may seem loud, but as far as loud to where you really can't hear nothing, yeah.
Holton says that's the best away game he's ever been to. I know you played against Michigan, but
yeah, it still wasn't as loud.
You think where would you top your favorite away game at?
I'm gonna have to go BYU for the site, the site
with
and all that.
Sites and environment?
Michigan it was a lot of people, the sites wasn't really there, but like as far as like when you see the mountains, of Utah and different things like that, I have to go BYU.
That was such a weird game. Do you remember they gave us like goodie bags prior to the game?
Yeah, like they give you deodorant, mouthwash, toothpaste, peppermint. I'm like, hold on, I don't want to do all that.
They're really the nicest fan base. When we were walking into the BYU game this year, they were talking to you like, we're good luck, guys. Like, I'm like, what fan base does this?
They did that when we were playing. They were saying good luck, and then after the game, we won on a last-second field goal, and they were like, "Good game. Can we get pictures?"
Yeah, like everybody can get pictures.
You gotta appreciate that. But it's definitely different than other teams.
Yeah. Ron, obviously you've been through a lot here. Anyone who plays an extended period of time of college football have been through a lot. What are some things looking back at your career that you're like, man, I'm glad I went through that?
I say just actually like just sitting down, watching more film and, just growing up and, just time management, different things like that. Because when I was a little freshman, we first in here,
you don't know what
fresh
you don't
out
know.
of high school. And it's just like you mentioned earlier, I just got through in the fire. Like, Rajah ended up going down USF game, and it's like 6 games of the season. We still got like 7 more to go. So I'm like, hey, just it's time, to step up. But I definitely say like, just like treatment, recovery, different things like that. Just just looking back, like man, I'm kind of glad I went through those injuries. So now, like as I'm getting older, it's like I know now to prevent this. Maybe stay more in treatment or try to aim for more recovery in this area, different things like that.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, you got to play behind one of the ECU great running backs, Rajah Harris. Did you play with Keaton as well?
Yeah, I played with Key, yeah.
What was it like learning off those guys? Like, what's something you really took from those guys? Because they're two of the best almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, just learning the game. And, like, different defenses and things like that. Because they would slow the game down for me. Like, everything coming from high school to college and, everything was slower in high school and it, sped up in college. So it was like, they really just like took me under their wing, sat me down like, look, this is what it's going to be like, just, putting me on point there. And it was never he's not coming in trying to take our spot. Like, they was trying to help me. Like, if you get in there, like, go do what you do, just be you. So, I really appreciate those guys. I keep in contact with those guys, still today, and I just appreciate them,
That's one thing I always see about running back rooms. You get a lot of other quarterback rooms. That's not like that. It might be this year with you guys, but our time 3C, it wasn't like that. Running back room.
What does that mean, man? You thought I was like,
I'm just saying. No, you had some people
who didn't want me to be successful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I would say vice versa. You probably were just.
I wanted everyone to be successful.
Let me get through my point. Quarterback rooms is a lot more like
political because only one can play.
Only one can play. Yeah. Running back rooms. Watching running back rooms. I will say that every running back room I played with. Everyone's like that, like hyping each other up. Once you get in there, question for you: as a quarterback, I would say hardest thing you probably went through as well. For us is calling the pass protection when you're brand new, when you first come in. What was the hardest thing for a running back?
Just remembering the aftermath. Like if don't nobody come with what route you got to run.
I tried
like,
to help you.
Yeah, he tried, but like, some of the easy stuff, most running back, you probably gonna have a swing or an option or something like that. You're not gonna have no crazy routes. So I mean, it wasn't much, but when they, harp and preach all week, oh, this team gonna be aggressive, they gonna, linebackers gonna plug, and when they don't plug, now you like, okay, what I got? I got to swing. Like, now I got to get out of it. So, I mean, but Holton, he helped me with it. So, like, mid-game, come on, let's go. You got to swing here, Marlon. Let's go. I'm like, all right, I got to swing, man.
You're lucky he didn't tell you got a post route out the back.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't have had no post route. But yeah, he definitely, like, BYU and stuff. We had, like, 2 back sets and stuff like that. Like, Memphis game, we went, 4 overtime. We still like, hey, you got this here. You got everything over there. Don't look don't look nowhere else. You got everything over there. I'm like, okay, I got everything over there. Then. Like
I think that's
definitely.
what. Yeah, you're saying Caton kind of does that. Like, I think that's what I really tried to do was that, especially with young guys. Like with Rajay, like how Pass Pro is now as an older guy. Like, it can get as in depth as you want. Like for younger guys, and you got to think Rajay and Keaton were even younger, like than me. So I had them when they were young too. Mm-hmm. I was a year or 2 older than them. But you learn onto it quick. But like as a quarterback, if you can just be like, just look on that side. Anyone that comes this way, because as a freshman, if you're just looking back and forward, we're talking about blitz pickup, then like good luck. The quarterback's just gonna get drilled if someone comes.
I got to give you guys credit for the blitz pickups. You guys thinking some big shots on those.
He was a beast. That was one thing. That's why I liked him when he played as a freshman. Because I could just tell him who to block, and like no matter what, like he was stopping them.
Oh man, I've seen some people get crushed.
I remember USF game. He threw CJ had like what 3 touchdowns.
Crazy.
Holden just airing it out. I'm like, hey. I picked up somebody. Like, he ain't get touched. Don't touch the quarterback. That's all I've been doing. Hey, we good. As long as he get the ball out, we got like at least 2-3 seconds to get the ball out. I'm good. So it was fun playing on side Holton.
It was fun playing next year. I wish we had a couple more years together. It's been fun watching your career so far. You guys are in. I mean, it's late November now. Your game, what game is this coming up? We're 6-3 right now.
Yeah, so it should be 10.
So game 10. Yeah. And there's still a chance at conference championship, and all your goals are really, still ahead of you. How hard? I was never that close. We got close 2022. We lost to Cincinnati. How is the locker room? Just be like, look, guys, we really got to lock in this week. There's a lot of external noise now. There's a lot of interviews like this going on now. How do you keep the main thing?
Just keeping like the rat poison away. Just all the things you see on social media. The rumors here and there. Just staying together as a brotherhood, and keeping the culture right in the locker room, because it's so easy for the older guy to do it, and the more older guys you have doing it, the more younger guys you can bring along with you, and the more they catch on, then hey, an older guy go down, they know what to do instead of getting in there, because in points of the season like this, everybody's banged up. We're going on like 3 games straight, so it's like you're gonna need it's gonna take everybody. No loose ends. It's going to take everybody, especially everybody that's on that travel squad. It's going to take everybody, no matter if it's special teams. And, as we get, deep into the season, that's when, every part of the game matters, like from special teams, offense, defense, any little thing. So we just try to, keep everybody together in the locker room and just tell them, keep the noise away and, just focus on us and, like, nobody else but us.
I love that. We're going to finish up here in a second, but me and Caden are going to preview the Memphis game. Okay. What do you think the biggest thing for you guys to win? If we look back on Sunday and say the ECU Pirates won on Saturday in Dowdy-Ficklin, what do you think will have to happen?
Just playing harder than them and just, sticking to what we do and just going play our game. Nothing extra. Nobody has to be Superman or anything. Just do your job, do your 111, and we good.
It's going to be a fun one. Caden, you got anything else?
No, I'm pumped. I'm excited to watch you run, get some catches, pick up some blitzes.
Go. Keep that body safe. Appreciate you for joining, brother.
Yes, sir.
Good to meet you, man.
I'm in the corner of my eye, camera here. I'm like, hold up. I want to look so bad.
Oh, I know, that's why I always
look. And he yells at me every time.
Yeah, that's nice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, when I finish football, hire me, man.
Come on. Come on.
I'm in the studio, man. Like, hey, man, look.
For real, if you want to.
Job.
Yeah.